Welcome back to the Sawmill, friends. Here's what's going on today. We're going to put some siding on the chicken house. We're doing board and batting, but I've not sawed up the batting strips yet, so we'll start hanging up the boards. I've also got to keep a watch on my neighbor over here. He's cutting the hay off of our front field. In addition to all that, I hope to get up to the sawmill by this afternoon and finish up that spalted white oak we started in the last video. Let's go jump in the tractor first and head down to the timber frame and get some sawhorses and my tools. Now, I mentioned it's going to be hot today. Alright friends, here's what I've got done. I stopped right here on this wall because the chicken coop door will be here tomorrow and I'm not sure where we're going to put that. Probably somewhere here in the middle. And I think that would probably be the best place, right? I got the camera turned right there. There we go. So right there in the middle, that's where the coop door is going to go. It's an automated door, supposed to be here tomorrow. So I don't want to work myself over too far this way. Then I have to go back and cut out a hole for that. I know I got to cut a hole in the side of the building, but I don't want to have to cut a hole in the siding. Now I'm over here in the front, framing it around this window. I got to put hardwire cloth over that as soon as I get the frame around it. But I'm going to stop for right now and get cleaned up. I got to run to a cookout because it's Memorial Day here in the States. So we'll be back here in about 2 hours and probably go up to the sawmill and work on that white oak. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back. All right, friends, let's open up this white oak and see what's inside of it. We started this one in the last video. Got a lot of spalting going on right here on these corners. I think that will go away once we get into the heartwood. Let me bring the camera in and I'll show you guys how we're going to saw this one up. All right, guys, right there's the pith. And if this pith was centered in this tree, we would be quarter sawing it. But it's all over the place. Right here, it's about, 12 inches from this face. On the other end, it's about 6 inches from that face. Not a good candidate for quarter sawing because of that. But there's a lot of good lumber in here. And based on what I'm seeing on the outside, there's limited knots and limited defects, probably some bud damage, but hopefully some really high quality white oak boards in this log. So we'll cut this complete top off, throw it in the loading arms, and then we'll stand this one up probably on this face right here and saw straight down doing 5/4 boards. Now by doing that, we're going to get some rift sawn grain, which is not quarter sawn, but it's the next best thing in my opinion. And we will probably end up with a few boards by doing it this way that are quarter sawn. Maybe not the entire length, but probably some quarter sawn grain on some of the boards. So for you medullary ray fans out there, you know who you are, we will see some medullary rays on some of these boards. I want to thank everybody on Patreon for supporting me here on the channel. I really appreciate it. And on the Sawmill, Silver Tip Joe Maine Turbo 7. If you want those blades, give him a phone call. His cell phone number is down in the video description. It's going to be a hot one. See how we're doing here. Wider than I thought, actually, 10.5 inches. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, nice stuff right here. Before we finish up this log, let's jump in the tractor and take these slabs down to the burn pile so we can clear off the pallet forts so we got somewhere to stack all this lumber. you.